Akshita, Bahuguna, and we are back with our Unbox Entrepreneurship. Whenever we talk about entrepreneurship, people say before anybody buys your product, they buy you. It means you need to establish your competence before you establish your product, or you can sell your product or make a brand of yourself. To start with, the competence in you is more important. And today we are going to talk about the 10 strategies that would help you to display your competence to the people who may be your prospective customers, to the people who may be your prospective employees, your team, your partners, and all of the stakeholders in your business, in your life. Strategies. Now, the question one that arises, what is competence? Competence is sum total of the knowledge, skills, attitude, values, and judgment that you have and you can make in your life, in your work, in your business, and that is something accounts for the competence. The first strategy that I am going to give you is know how you are being perceived. It is very important. There are two types of competence that can be there. Number one is the actual competence and the other is the perceived competence. Actual competence is the actual skill set that you have and you display while you're working. Whereas the perceived competence is the competence that others perceive you for or thinks that you are capable of doing. It is very important to understand how people perceive you so that you learn how to behave or how to prove your work, and for that you need to display the competence. Secondly, whenever you are working, you need to have your confirmation bias. Confirmation bias means people interpret all the data with their own beliefs and opinions, and whenever you are talking or establishing something that they already believe in, there is more chances of they buy in you. I'm repeating, if you display what they already believe in, there is more chance of they buy in from you, and that is why you have to establish the confirmation bias with them. For that you need to know your perceived competence. Number 3 is you need to take the credit of all your achievements and the accomplishments that you have done. In my 25 years of profession, I have done approximately only 25 months I have actually done a job. And there in my job I learned this, that the person who knows how to take the credit of his accomplishments, and at times I would say the accomplishments of the other teammates as well, he's the person who gets promoted, he's the person who gets the maximum salary, he's the person who gets the credit, and he's the person who is preferred over others. No matter the IQ or the EQ are high, but if the person has this confidence of taking the credit of the accomplishments, he's perceived as more competent, and that is why you need to know how to take the credit of the achievements that you have made. Fourth is power moves empowers you. Power moves. The body language is something that communicates more often than what we communicate with the words, with the tone. And for that you need to know the body language. You need to have that confident body language that can convey your confidence in yourself, in your opinion, in your product, in your strategies, in your ways of doing work. If you are not confident, the others will never be confident on you. And that is why you need to have power moves that can empower you and that can make you a leader and exhibit your competence. Fifth is enslave your emotions. A very important part. We have often seen that there are people who lose their temperament or are unable to control their emotions in front of others, and they are often considered as good team players. If you want to lead and want to succeed in your career, in your entrepreneurial journey, it is very important that you control your emotions and you always exhibit your calm side. No matter what sort of storm is going on within you, the pressures you are having, the stress you are having, you have to show you are calm, composed, and you can take care of everything and manage everything that is there. And that is something that you need to work on to display your competence. As a competent person, if you are a leader then, and if you are not a leader, then also you need to be assertive in your approach and your talking, and you need to use the power words. Like, instead of saying I think or please, you can say must, will, which will help others to know the power and the confidence that you have in your commitments, in your words, in your thinking, and which would make others also have the same confidence in you. And this way you can display your competence and make others believe in you. Many a times I've seen that people are unable to present their views due to myriad reasons, and we consider that the leaders are ruthless. Maybe the leaders are ruthless or decisive, but having an opinion and presenting your opinion at time shows your presence and marks your achievement and opinion and makes you others believe in you. Maybe there are certain things that the other says and you need to change your opinion or show the other aside, but showing an opinion is also very important to show that you are serious about it, you have a thought about it, you have worked on the things, and you are the person who can exhibit the competence, who can exhibit the results. That is very important for you to have your presence, point of view presented to the others. Now, at times people think that presenting my own views is very arrogance. No, it doesn't disallow you from seeking advice. So the next strategy is seek advice. Seeking advice is one strategy that makes you acceptable to the others, that makes others think that you respect their point of view. Very important. If the other person thinks that you respect their point of view, they are automatically going to respect your point of view and accept you as a competent person, as a person who is capable of delivering the best services or the products. Whenever you go somewhere, make notes, write it down. It is very important. Once you write everything, there are certain things that we tend to forget if we have not written. And you know that devil lies in the details. So you need to have the details of everything so that you can present your point or your things in the best way. That is why it's very important. And once you write, it makes an impression on the others that you are a competent person, you are a person who is sincere about the matter and would take action on it. They have more faith on you once you write. Last but not the least, apply the Hallow effect. Now, Hallow effect is whenever you speak something positive about it, present yourself, take charge of it, say the me words in it, I word in it. But whenever there are certain things which are negative, lessen your presence. I'm not asking you to not take accountability. Take an accountability, but to a lesser extent, and try to lessen it in public and try to work it out later on. So you don't have to show all the negatives that you have. You have to show your positive sides more, and that is Hallow effect. Hope all these strategies would help you to exhibit your competence before proving the efficiency of your product and services. And this would help you to unbox more of entrepreneurship. Be happy, be entrepreneurial, and live the life of abundance. If you want to pursue more of Unbox Entrepreneurship, keep liking, subscribing, and following us. And don't forget to share it with your family, friends, and fellows. Thank you.